We at Our Damn Podcast want you to remember that possessing, using, distributing, or selling cannabis is still a federal crime, and we do not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by state law.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to the pilot episode of Our Damn Podcast. I'm Derek.
And I'm Chloe.
I want you guys all to know real quick that this is not a family-friendly podcast. Hey, Chloe, do you remember that one time where we tried to make a podcast because we decided that we lived on our own now so we could do whatever we wanted?
Sounds familiar.
So lately I've been inspired, I guess, by just podcasts that I've been listening to. And I remembered back to the time where we started Our Damn Podcast back in what?
2015? Trying to remember when we lived by ourselves.
So of course I've been hesitant to try it again, but fuck it. Not but fuck it.
I'm immature, I'm sorry.
We're in a new state now, which is super cool. So yeah, I figured fuck it, let's just do another one.
We're gonna go ahead and do the thing. It's fine.
I've got the opportunities.
So here we are.
Yeah. Where did we move and why did we move here?
Short answer, we moved from Florida to Colorado because it's way cooler here. It's not as expensive as Florida to live here.
Florida's minimum wage is still dollars less than Colorado's minimum wage in general. So, and another thing a lot of people probably already know about Colorado is that cannabis use is legal recreationally. So we're going to utilize that in our new podcast because that'd be pretty fun.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm like, let's do a podcast. And you're like, let's smoke on the podcast.
Yeah. So what happens when you're married?
So I'm thinking at the beginning of every podcast.
I showed my mouth.
I showed my mouth.
Yeah, I showed my mouth while you said that. I didn't want to choke.
So I was thinking, we tell our listeners what we're smoking, how we're smoking it, and then get to the topic.
Sure.
So, what are we smoking and how are we smoking it?
That's a really good question. You did just tell me what it was. We're smoking on Alpha Bliss right now.
In a king-sized cone that came in one of our subscription boxes.
Our only subscription box so far.
It's the Daily High Club box. This past month was their collaboration with the Weed Tube. So yeah, we got these cones and we packed all three of them up with Alpha Bliss and we have yet to smoke them. So we figured right now it'd be a great way to break them in and christen the podcast. Inaugural, precisely. All right, so here goes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Help. I broke it.
There you go. There you go.
There it
that
is.
Thing is fat.
Same.
I'm drinking out of a pink mug that says Babe.
Yeah. It's a nice mug.
Got it from Urban.
Yeah.
And I'm pouring Coke Zero into it. Like a fucking adult. Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Let's talk about the move.
Have at it.
So, it's been 4.5 months already since we moved to Denver?
Yep, we moved in April.
And that was huge.
That was scary.
Yeah. We were gonna rent a U-Haul trailer, get a trailer... This.
I forgot.
Get a trailer hitch installed on the PT Cruiser. And we would have had more than enough space to put everything we needed into it because we packed lightly.
However.
And then it was probably 2 days before?
No, it was literally the day before.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the 12th.
Something like that.
Irrelevant. But a few days before we moved, we're like, let's drive over to U-Haul, get this all done. And they're like, oh, you have to rent out your U-Haul trailer up at least a week in advance.
At one location, and then get it assembled at the other location.
Yeah.
Which is on the other side of town.
Get the trailer hitch installed on the other side of town. And we're like, well, we don't have a week. So we loaded everything we could into a PT Cruiser from 06.
Yep.
And we hit the road, and you couldn't see out your rearview mirror.
I could not see. The only mirrors I had were my little driver's and passenger side mirror, which is the most terrifying driving experience. And also, one of the first days, it was raining too, and it was in a town I did not know, so I was scared the entire time.
Yep, you were driving like a trucker, especially with the trucks, especially
around
down a mountain.
Yeah, or in Tennessee.
It was like what 10% mountain grade.
Scary.
Luckily, it wasn't raining that day, but it had rained.
Oh,
the
if
night
it
before.
rained that day, I would have died. We wouldn't be here.
So yeah, when we got here, it was chilly.
Yeah.
It actually snowed the weekend after.
It was really cool. I remember you got really excited about it.
Yeah, and you slept through it.
I know. I remember you trying to wake me up, telling me that there's snow in the car, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm exhausted from driving for a week solid. I'm gonna go to bed.
But I'm like, yeah, but you slept all of last week.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm telling you, like, this is from the story. Like, no, I understand. I don't want to get up.
Oh no, you didn't say anything. You just refused.
I just went back to bed.
Yeah. That was fun. We passed as much as we could from the car through the window.
Yeah.
Because our apartment's on garden level.
Which convenient for us because we had stuff that was really heavy, so we didn't want to carry it upstairs.
So we just pulled the car up to the window, opened it up, and she just, bent down and passed them through the window to me. Perks of being halfway underground, I guess, in an apartment room unit. And we didn't have a couch. We didn't have a mattress.
We didn't have, like, any furniture. Just a little green fold-up porch set that we don't use anymore.
Anyway, yeah, we didn't even have internet.
Yeah.
Humble beginnings. What was the first furniture pieces that we got?
The table. Or no, the bookshelf from Target.
No, the mattress.
Well, yeah.
Because we got that
on 420.
On the 20th, yeah. And it was pouring rain.
Oh, we had it tied to the top of the car. Oh, that was scary.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. But where was I going with that story is the real question.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. This sucks.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience driving up.
Oh, man. It was a nightmare. At least, because I have such a anxiety problem with the interstate and all that fun stuff. And plus, my car is teeny tiny, and I hate driving in front of, big, semi trucks and all that. That was really scary. But, I had fun. The thing, like Derek said, was that because the car was packed to the brim, I could not use my rearview mirror, and that was terrifying. But by the time, I would say, once we got halfway through Tennessee, the first initial drive into Tennessee, I was like, I know what I'm doing. This is fine. I know how to use these mirrors now. I'm good.
Do you remember all the cities we stopped in?
Oh.
We stopped in?
God. We knew Florida was going to be one of the longest stretches we get to go through, so we're like, let's do that immediately, and then go to sleep in Georgia. Where was it in Georgia we stopped?
Oh, God. What is it called?
I don't remember, because we drove through Atlanta, but we didn't stay in Atlanta. It was right at the base of Georgia where Florida is. So I remember getting off the exit, finally.
I don't remember the name of the city.
I don't remember.
I think it started with an A.
I don't. Oh, Adele, Georgia.
Yeah.
Adele, Georgia. That's where we spent our first night. And then we drove through. That was a rainy day, too. Or at least a rainy morning. Then we drove through Atlanta.
That was the day it rained was our second day.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah, because we were driving through Atlanta at that point. And we're like, we need to get out of the rain. And then we found the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coffee shop was...
Probably my favorite coffee shop the entire trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revelator Coffee.
Yeah.
It was the shop by the train tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was fun.
We met some really cool baristas there, and now we're friends with one of them on Instagram.
Yeah. So where do we go after that?
Because I was going to say after coffee, we went to go get pizza, and it was pretty good pizza.
Oh, yeah. It was a place called Antico.
Antico. And it was nice because, for some reason... The week we drove up was getting chillier and chillier with every city we went to. So we went through Georgia that day in the rain, and I'm like, I actually need to grab something for my arms out of the car. I'm kind of cold right now. And I remember you were like, yes, it's cold.
Yeah, because after Georgia...
We drove through Tennessee.
Yeah. We stayed in Chattanooga
yeah.
that night, and you needed a sweater
I needed a sweater and closed-toed shoes.
and close-toed shoes.
Because all I had
you
were my
too-
slides.
Yeah, you were too cold. So we went to
Target! A Targito!
A Target in Chattanooga.
At like 10 o'clock at night. I got a hoodie and some long sleeve stuff for the rest of the week. And yeah, and then the next day we drove through. We met a friend at a burger place.
It was not really snowing, but it
was flaky.
It was wisping.
It was flaky.
Yeah, I got that great video of you. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's snowing.
It's snowing. It's snowing. So yeah, that was fun. And we got some really good burgers for breakfast.
Yeah.
It was like 8. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So like brunchish.
Yeah.
We met a friend there who lives in Tennessee. And then what else did we do? We went to Nashville.
No, before that we went to another coffee shop.
Oh, Velo.
Velo Coffee.
I have that sticker in my car somewhere.
Yeah.
I do, in the little pocket where I keep my sunglasses.
Yeah.
And then we went to Nashville.
Then we get to Nashville. And what do we do in Nashville?
We went to the soda parlor, which is something we wanted to do basically since we met.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And it was so worth the wait. It was so good.
Yeah.
Now I want ice cream.
If we had money, I'd say Go Puff.
Right?
Right? Not Spawn. If you don't know what the soda parlor is, basically it's this ice cream and soda shop.
Yeah.
That's owned by YouTuber Owen Rogers. Kind of formulated the idea for it, and now it's a thing, and it's really
delicious.
really rad spot.
Like, you'd think it'd be kind of gimmicky because it's a YouTuber that owns it, but, like, it's legit and it's delicious. Like, yeah, you have his merch on the wall, but, like, the ice cream was really good. The waffles were really good. The soda was really good.
You could tell that it was, like, it's a part of Olin.
Yeah.
He definitely put himself into the shop.
Oh, absolutely.
With just, like, the arcade kind of theme, and with the
actual arcade upstairs and downstairs, you know. Like, big arcade
and
machines.
yeah,
like, there was, like, Miss Pac-Man and, like,
arcade
Galaga.
machines. And, yeah, we had waffles with ice cream on top.
So good.
And they like really doctored them up. Like mine was like one of us got like s'mores.
You did.
And it had like graham crackers and
Marshmallow fluff, Nutella.
Yeah, it just drizzled, just coated. Coated. Yeah, coated. And it was so good.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
That's definitely a treat. It was so good. What did we do after that? Drove through Tennessee. Tennessee was a bit of a drive. We drove through some really pretty mountains.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, I couldn't see out of my rear view mirror. And I had so many like mini panic attacks in Tennessee just because I couldn't see, and there was like super long like curves in the road that I was not ready for, and my car is only so small, so it's like I can only do it so much, and people were getting mad at me because I wasn't doing the speed limit, but I didn't want to die, so
you go around, bitch.
Yeah, I'm in the right lane. That's the slow lane. Move, bitch.
Smoke break.
Okay. Trying to think of what we did after that. We just drove through Tennessee. Didn't really do anything else after that. Where did we stay next?
Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we stayed in Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is also...
Marion, Illinois, specifically.
Oh, you remembered.
I did, because that was the McDonald's that gave you a cookie in the drive-thru, but the cookie was hard as a rock, and we're both like, nope. And that was a city we wanted to do nothing in because it was, like...
Absolutely nothing to do there. Except, stay up all night and listen to the wind.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
It was blustery.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that cold. It's just that wind bit right through everything you were wearing.
It was awful.
It was suck.
Yeah. It really was. We didn't do anything in Illinois.
We...
Kansas City.
Yeah, took a sharp left turn into Missouri.
Another day where I was just like not having it driving because everybody in Missouri drove like an ass.
We stopped in St. Louis and went to a coffee shop called Sump.
Oh yeah, and the really cool house.
Yeah, in a really cool house.
With the skeleton and the mustache.
Yep, that's Sump.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Oh, God damn it.
And then we ate at a place. Do you remember where we ate?
Oh, Bird and Barrel. The most delicious chicken place on the entire planet.
Oh, yeah. I had chicken and waffles.
I just got a 10-piece tenders set. The tenders were easily the size of my hand.
Or I don't even think it was called tenders. It was just like
I don't remember.
the Bird and Barrel nuggets. And you're like, hell
They
yeah.
were called nuggets because we laughed about nugs. It was great.
Of course we would.
Yeah. That was before we
Smoke break.
moved here. It's not lit.
What the fuck?
Every time. It's me. But yeah, we ate at Bird and Barrel, and that was super delicious. Derek had chicken and waffles, which were the bomb,
Hell yeah.
and I got the tenders, which were delicious.
Hell yeah.
I remember we got back in the car, sunk in the seats, and we're like, we don't want to move.
And then about like 5 seconds later, I'm like, where's your box of food?
I remember that, and I was like, I'm so tired. I don't want to get up. I'll leave it there. It's fine. We still have money on the McDonald's gift card.
Which now that you've tried Bird and Barrel, you know was a mistake.
Shit, it was so good though. I have a friend that lives in Missouri. Maybe she can send me some.
Wow, how? Through FedEx?
Yeah.
Just deep freeze it,
Yeah.
mail it over,
Hell yeah.
bake in the oven.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bake in the oven. That sounds delicious.
Or are you high?
Both. This is a sativa? Words are hard. Is this a sativa?
I believe this is
It's like a hybrid.
This is a sativa dominant hybrid.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So Bird and Barrel was bomb.
It was so good, guys.
And then we left St. Louis.
Drove through the entirety.
St. Louis.
The face you just made. St. Louis.
It's only St. Louis in the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just kind of drove through it. We didn't. Hello.
Hi.
So are we. There wasn't really anything we wanted to do.
Because we wanted to make sure that we got to Kansas City enough time to sleep, enough time to wake up early so we could go to Oddly Correct. Out of request from one of the baristas back at Revelator, Josh. And we did.
It was good.
It was good.
I think that was my second favorite.
I think we stayed there a little too long.
Oh, we did. We had to drive through Kansas. So many fucking windmills.
Yeah. If you're a big fan of big fans, Kansas is the state for you.
Big fan of big fans. And Kansas City's the city for you. Trademark.
Kansas
2018.
State is the state for you.
2018. So yeah, we drove through Kansas. There was literally nothing to do, nothing to see.
Yeah, and there's one thing that we did watch, like the last hour, and that was the fucking clock.
Yeah, it was a really tense situation. The office for our apartment closed at like 6, and we did not make it into Denver, Colorado until like 6:15.
Yeah.
But our landlady's super nice, and she kept the office open for a little bit, and then we got to get our keys. So that was super cool.
Hell yeah.
But like halfway through, when we like the initial like we need to go to halfway through that, my car needed gas. It was torture.
It was awful.
So then I had to drive while trying to 1, go the speed limit as best I can, but also 2, get to our leasing office as soon as possible.
Yeah, thanks, Kansas.
Yeah, jeez. So then we made it to Denver, and we had our keys, and we just kind of like collapsed on the floor. Like we took the blankets out of my car and went, good night.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I know you FaceTimed your mom and gave her a quick little tour. So then the next couple of days we just spent it kind of relaxing, getting used to where we are now, and then moving furniture and all that fun stuff.
Pretty much.
Leaving boxes all over the places. We didn't have like bookshelves or anything.
Yeah. And those boxes stayed out.
Till your mom came in June.
Yeah, mid to late June.
What now, bub?
Your turn to pick a topic.
I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I feel like we did a pretty good job describing the situation.
Ooh,
was like,
Patreon. We can film it.
Oh, true.
And then the patrons.
Or
the patrons. The what?
the WeTube.
Patreon.
Sure. Why the fuck not?
get people to literally subscribe to you as if you're a monthly crate.
I love the coffee fit you just had. That was awesome.
What were we talking about?
What we want to do with our podcast.
Patreon.
Yeah. Fucking sure, I guess. What about it? Are we going to have one?
Yeah.
Cool.
And people can subscribe to our Patreon, and then we can release exclusive shit.
Oh, yeah, that's what
and
we're
get paid for it.
That's what we were talking about. I like Hi Bubby.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Getting paid for releasing exclusive content is a great business model. Patreon,
Oh,
you guys know what you're fucking doing.
Yeah.
I was spilling Coke on the couch. Coca-Cola.
Did you actually spill it on the couch?
No.
Oh.
You can see if I did or not.
I can't find the cup, like the cup's fucking see-through. You can see. It's like, no, I can't. The cup is pink.
What does that have to do with being able to see if it's
Well, because
spilled
you
or not?
pointed at the cup. Like the cup was see-through, so I'd be able to see it coming out because it's a see-through cup.
That makes no sense.
Oh my god. How convenient. It's a see-through cup.
Fuck off. So, would you ever want to have people on this podcast?
Yeah, I would. And I would like to have it where both our 420 friendly friends and our not 420 friendly friends can come on. Just so we can have like different tones, I guess, in how we do this. Because I would love to have friends to smoke with and do this with, but I'd also want to like just talk about something in general sober. It'd be really cool to have that balance.
Yeah, or if they wanted a drink.
Do you want to have people over?
Yeah.
Do you already have a list of people you want to bring over?
No. Do you?
I kind of do.
But yeah, if we have people over, we can have them either smoke or not smoke, drink or not drink. And we can ask them questions relating to themselves and, you know, maybe something they do or something that they're interested in or, you know, something they're passionate about. And that'll be the topic for that episode. And it'll be super rad.
Yeah.
You know, we'll come up with topics to chat to you guys about. A lot is happening in the world all the time. So we'll have no shortage of something to talk about.
Guess who just added me on Facebook?
Who?
Or on Instagram.
Who?
The Weed Jesus? Or Shine Jesus on this one.
Jesus.
But you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he just added me on Instagram.
That's amazing.
Just cause. I'm gonna follow back.
I mean, yeah. You are a follower of Weed Christ.
Rad.
If I can whip up a podcast.
Podcast.
What?
Yeah.
If I can whip up a podcast. What?
You were saying it so fast.
If I can whip up a podcast. You're convulsing over there. And the album artwork and banner for it. In less than an hour.
Yeah.
I can make you a weed stuff.
You should. I don't know what to talk about.
Great.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh,
Huh?
I have a question for you. What have been some of your favorite things we've done since we moved? I was thinking about this the other day, and I want to know your answers.
I loved going out to Lookout Mountain.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
I love anytime we find an excuse to go to Voodoo Donut.
Because usually we get too many donuts, and we don't eat them after.
You'd be surprised how easy it is not to finish 2 donuts.
Yeah.
From Voodoo.
I remember the first night we went, it was like the day after we moved.
We each ate 2.5 Voodoo
It was
Donuts.
delicious. But yeah, Voodoo's on mine too. The first day we ever went to Voodoo. I liked,
I love the parks.
yeah, the parks are really pretty. City Park was beautiful.
Oh yeah. City Park's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I had to go to City Park for a work event. It was like the weekend. It was the weekend after I started my new job, and I'm like, sure, I'll go. And we got to go play around the park for a little bit after, and it was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the weather was really nice. It was a little cloudy, a little gray. There were so many geese. All the food we've eaten.
Yes.
We're foodie people, so,
Yes.
like, this is exciting for us. Like, we don't... It's been so nice. We've been to a couple burger places that we really dig. Pizza place. Have you been to pizza places yet?
There was the one place by the Bluebird.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think that's the only one. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
We need to go to more pizza places.
We do.
But yeah, we found out a lot of good food. And we're still exploring, which is super cool. I remember we got so excited once we started eating out of our apartment. And we're like, oh, we need to take so-and-so here. We need to take so-and-so here. It was like so much fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I can't forget the 2 concerts we've seen so far.
Yeah. Superfruit and Sales. We just saw Sales 2 days ago.
So good.
Trying to think of what else we've done. The first time we went to a dispensary kind of blew our mind. That was super fun. It was like the day before 420. I still don't like going to dispensaries just because I get really nervous in front of people because I feel like I don't know anything about what I'm asking for.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I still like going because it's just really cool to see how they're all set up differently and they're all unique little spaces. The one we just went to was a really good visit, though, the clinic.
Yeah.
That one, because I was able to he was really cool, which was the thing. And then I was just so comfortable enough in that space and everything that I was able to have that conversation. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, when we found out that we live less than 5 minutes away from a Target and that Target doesn't close until midnight and that Target has a fucking liquor store.
Hell
That blew our mind.
Should I ask you questions now?
Sure.
Weed question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What have been your favorite strains and why?
I like lemon kush because I feel really productive when I smoke that. Also, it's probably one of my favorite ones when I'm like watching a movie or something because it helps me stay focused on what I'm watching. I like this one that we're smoking right now, the Alphabet Bliss, because it makes us feel like super giggly and happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I love because I don't like that sensation too much at a time, like a couple days at a time. But this is like a nice little like treat one to where like if I want to just like feel stupid happy, it's my favorite so far.
Yeah.
And I really like the OG Kush. I use that one. I've just started using that one because it helps me sleep. So, and it's been doing a really good job at helping me sleep.
Yeah, we even have a poster of OG Kush on our wall.
We do. We classy stoners.
Right? It's a black poster. And in the center of it is like a really well lit, professionally photographed nug of OG Kush.
Yeah.
And then we put it in a black frame. And it looks so nice.
It really does.
And then next to it is like a macro shot of cannabis plant. And you can see the veins on the leaves. It's another really gorgeous photo that just happens to be of weed. Yeah. And we stuck that in a frame too.
And then right next to some really cute art of beer bottles and beer cans.
Yeah, it's that
we got at Pride.
It's a local print that we got at Pride. And I paid full art price for it. Most expensive poster I've ever purchased, but
most expensive poster in our house.
That's true.
Yeah.
But no, that poster was $40.
I like it though.
And we had to buy the frame. Just kidding.
And then we have a poster that's not hung up yet. We have the Incredibles 2 poster from our first ever trivia night. We met up with a friend that I had online named Andrea.
Shout out.
Sure. Jeez, did I go in a time machine to 2008 YouTube? Shit. But yeah.
Shout out. Can't do a shout out if you're listening kind of thing.
I know, but that was like so like weirdly timed. And just the way you said it. Shout out. It was too good. So that was one of the.
Hold on a second. Grown in my misery. Fuck off. That was the 2 coughs later.
So that was one of the first things that we did was we met up with a friend from online that I made right as we were moving, and we met her for the first time in person, which was super cool. And our team got first place in trivia and advanced screening to The Incredibles 2.
Hell yeah!
And we got a poster of The Incredibles 2, but we haven't framed it because the frames are ridiculous.
I know it's not 18 by 24.
Like literally every other poster in the house.
It's like 13 by 24.
Yeah.
It's like a long and slender poster.
And the frames we could find are really expensive.
Yeah, I found a frame for like $35 on this frame website.
That's gross.
I didn't burp.
That sounded awful. That sounded gnarly. sounded disgusting. That sounded grotesque. That sounded hideous.
Get it, fuck off. Yeah, that's what happens when you make fun of me.
What, my knee's already in pain?
You've made fun of me before.
It's just karma building up in my knee. When I stop being a bitch, it's just gonna like feel like jello.
I wonder what's gonna stop hurting on me when I stop being a bitch. We'll find out. Tune in next time. Unrelated. Ay. So what were we talking about?
You asked me what my favorite weed strains were, and then we talked about that. And then we just kind of went off on a tangent about posters.
Oh, yeah. Why did I say it like that?
What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I don't know.
Tell me your ideas. Because I've got like 2. And I think I'm sticking with them.
What are your 2?
For work, I'm just going to wear my Ravenclaw robe. But if we like go out and do anything, I think I just want to... Oh, I was going to be Georgie from It.
That's right.
Because I have a raincoat and then I can get a red balloon.
That's right.
That's what I was going to be if we did anything outside of work. Those are my ideas. What are you thinking? I know you said you wanted to try drag for the first time.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Do it!
Maybe.
Do it!
Maybe.
This is something Derek's been wanting to do for a really long time. And by really long time, I mean they've expressed it to me for like the past year, at least.
I mean, I have mentioned that I wasn't opposed to trying it. But
Yeah.
not necessarily a profound interest in doing it.
What style are you going for?
Maybe which.
Cool. I'm down.
What are you most excited to try that we haven't done yet here in the city? And what are you looking forward to in the future?
I'd really like to actually go camping, try more food. Because we've gotten in a rut where we eat at the same 5 places.
Unfortunately.
I would love to go to the zoo. We haven't been to the zoo yet.
No.
Or the Nature Science Museum. We haven't been there yet. I'd like to go to different trivia nights, not just Disney ones, because I would just like to see how they're all different. Because we've been to 2 that were hosted by 2 different places. They were so different. Oh my god.
Yeah, that second trivia night was hard.
It was crazy.
It was nutso.
What
You know,
else?
we're like, yeah, we're Disney nerds. We won the first trivia night. The second one's going to be great. And then we were slammed into humility.
But then rose the ranks to 9th place.
Tied for 9th.
Tied for 9th. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm excited for your mom to come again. That was super fun getting to explore and show your mom all the places we've been going to. I'm excited for her to come back. We need to figure out more places to take her. And your brother's coming, so that's super exciting.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. That smells great. The sales concert last night. Guys, thank you so much for your support.
Yeah.
It smells great in here.
I love it.
Any band that comes to Denver's got to expect it to smell like weed.
I've been rereading Harry Potter, guys. It's still good. What's happening? Oh, yesterday. That's right. Yesterday was the first day of school at Hogwarts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so everybody that has been posting all their pictures from like them at Wizarding World and all that fun stuff.
Yes. What are we talking about?
I don't know. We spaced out for a minute there.
What are some things you want to talk about on the podcast?
You know, on the podcast. I wish you guys could. Oh my god! I wish you guys could have seen that.
What are some of the topics you'd like to talk about on the podcast? Shut the
You can't talk.
Yeah, you can't stop being mean to me.
No.
What's some shit you want to talk about regarding the podcast?
Much better.
Much better than me. Fuck you. What kind of topics do you want to talk about?
Just life in general, like what we're up to. Like if there's something super exciting going on, we could talk about it.
Sure, totally.
If we ever get that much traction, I would love to answer questions.
Hell yeah.
But like, baked. I would like to do a recommended strain talk. Like what ones we like and why and all that fun stuff.
Sure.
Like do it like once a month or something. Like rotate what we're talking about.
Sure, yeah.
You just got this big happy grin like plastered onto your face.
Oh, good.
Like I haven't seen your mouth move in like 5 minutes.
I can't move it.
I can't move it.
Fuck you. But yeah, recommended strains would be cool. Products that we're using.
Beyond?
I'll take a little baby hit.
Little baby hit. I did hear it.
I hope you guys heard that.
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
What were we talking about?
I think we covered all the bases.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah, okay. My question for you. What are you most excited for this coming fall and winter?
I'm excited to see leaves fall because we don't have that in Florida. I'm also excited to finally be able to wear a sweater and not sweat to death. I'm excited for Halloween. Yeah, I'm just super excited to like see the seasons change because we didn't have that back home.
Yeah, me too. I'm like super excited about that.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I'm excited that Christmas won't be 85 degrees.
Amen.
I'm excited that Halloween won't be 92 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I'm excited for the seasons, to finally be able to wear the fall clothes that I want to wear without wanting to die.
Mm-hmm.
Because, honey, you know a girl like fall fashion, honey. Mm-hmm. Oh, honey. At this point in time, Chloe and I both have weekends off.
Thank goodness.
So yeah, I kind of want to like crank out a few episodes, see how that does.
Yeah.
See if
I'm
people
excited.
want more.
Mm-hmm.
You ever get high and you have a thought, and then right as you're saying the thought, you're like, maybe this isn't the thought I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Been there.
and then you forget what you were thinking about in the first place. Unrelated, but high thoughts. So yeah, thank you for listening to our what?
How should we end this?
I don't know. Thank you for listening to Our Damn Podcast. This has been Derek
And Chloe.
and we got high and talked about shit.
It was nice. Did you guys have fun?
I had fun.
Nice.
But yeah, I liked this.
Yeah, let's keep going.
But yeah, for all of you guys listening, thank you for listening. Yeah, that's our first episode.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, friends.
Thanks, you guys all rock.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. See you next time.
Bye.
Why am I so dumb?
You sound like you were mid existential crisis. Like you're just in the middle of the hallway, just like, why am I so stupid? Or Dan Howell.